Hello, everybody. I just want to let you know that sometimes people that you know, and if you live like sort of in a small town like area and it's too many people that know each other, a lot of people don't know what you're capable of, and it's weird because you have to meet strangers and have strangers to get you out there. Sometimes I feel like it because people that know you already, they be like, you know what I'm saying? They be looking at your content and don't support. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. My daughter, my youngest one, I think she was in maybe the 6th grade. She started having these headaches, and then it started getting worse before she went to 8th grade. Okay, she's in college now, but it took almost some months till them finding out, she had a tumor and stuff, but it's not cancerous, and I thank God for that. So we've been dealing with that, still dealing with the doctor, still going back and forth the last few years. And I do this thing sometimes yearly, and I stopped because that's how disappointed and hurt I was, because I went through a lot. I got to the point where my daughter last year almost went blind, and because she ended up having some type of other medical issue. And I said, May is Awareness Month for brain cancer and whatever. And I made this shirt and going gray, and I had this shirt. And people was like, well, I told her, if y'all do not want to buy the shirts, at least wear gray, and I want y'all to post it to show y'all supporting this type of awareness. And they was like, oh, yeah. I went live and everything on Facebook, whatever. And most of my family members and people I knew. And then when I start posting and I advertised it the day when it's time to come, I say, hey, it's May 1st. Can y'all wear gray? Just to show support. They said they was going to do that. Nobody never did. I was so disappointed. They didn't buy the shirts, but I had strangers. So this type of stuff that I say, people will always tell me they'll be there for me. For example, I used to do plays. I made up plays. I made Easter things, and Make So Bad is my family church. And people's like, well, I'm going to be out of town. I'm not going to be able to do it. And I let them know 2 months in advance. You know how you have church announcements, blah, blah, blah. And I turn around, people still in the audience that day, and they couldn't participate. They said, well, if she's taking over, we're not doing it. They used to tell me it was a lot of favoritism. So I used to do hospitality. I used to cook for hospital, for people that's in hospital, that's had patients that's in MRI, NICU, whatever, and people had surgery and in critical conditions, so they got families from out of town that stay in there. So I'll go on certain days out of a month, we go feed people. And my church members wanted me to take over that day. They didn't. The church members didn't show up. I was the only one there. A couple of times I just gave up. I gave up because they said it was too much favoritism. They didn't want to do it because I was taking over it. So this is a type of jealousy that people don't understand. Like, why are you not advertising things? And that's why I have to go in silence. And this is why I have to go and talk to strangers and not people that I know. And people are surprised, and now they mad and trying to say, well, you should have told us, and why come you ain't tell us this? No, because every time I do tell y'all never come. These people will laugh behind my back, in my face, and that's why I don't ask. I try to work with them, and it's making so bad it be your own family sometimes, and friends of the family. And I kept trying so hard to do, if it was okay for them to do it. And it was to the point where they were stealing my ideas. Like I said, if I had a program coming up, oh, we can't make it, we're not going to do it, we're going to be out of town. And I canceled 2 or 3 days in advance. and say, forget it. Did you know they'll go to church and do what I just was going to do, and they'll take my idea? This is the type of hatred that they hate me for. They want to make me get stuff under my skin. You know what I'm saying? And I got tired of that. So I stepped away. So I'm not trying to say that I don't want to do that. I don't want nobody to take what I've loved doing. And it's sad that I have to go on different social sites and not be on Facebook with my family or friends or some people that's so-called supposed to love me. You know what I'm saying? I cut a lot of people off, and I'm still blocking folks. And some people that don't block, I just don't answer to, because I want them to feel what I feel when I call on you. And I thought that you were supposed to be my family. I thought you were supposed to be my friend, and I can't even call on you, but you run and jump to me, and I used to be there all the time. And then when I stepped away and start saying no and stop catering to you, because I realized I was giving to the wrong people and I was giving too much of myself. So I had to step back. So I want people to understand that I will be pushing myself this year. And if I have to go out of town, I shouldn't have to. It's a lot of people moving here, and I love it. So I'm going to do the best I can. I just don't want to do just one or two big business places. These are big business places that I cook at. And I'm going to try for some more. And I'm going to do what I need to do for my family, because that's what I want. And I'm not trying to brag about anything. I love helping people, but you got to be careful. People don't want to root for you. People do not. They used to dog me out so bad because they want me miserable. They do not like that. I had an uncle, like, no matter what degree I got and what business I started, I even told him about my catering. What you call it? Somebody else got a catering. They stay in Atlanta, and that's my niece, blah, 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 my other niece. You know what I'm saying? And then why would you name your restaurant that? You know, just stupid shit like that. Like, you don't never support me. You always down on me and being negative towards my stuff. So I'm not going to try to bring this negativity into 2026. I'm just letting you know what I experienced. So I want people to understand that I'm not trying to be negative towards anything or say anything. I'm just trying to tell what I experienced. You got to tell people in order to learn from it, in order for them to understand that people do not have your back all the time. You have to be very selective who you talk to. Because I'm telling you, people do not want to cheer you on and have your back. People are out there for revenge. People are out there to steal what you have. And there's a lot of people that don't want you in their life. And they want bad for you. And some people could be jealous just to be jealous because they want what you got. And it might not be the same stuff that they got going on. You know what I'm saying? They might be a dancer. And I cook. But you want to be a cook and you can't cook. But you want to do it because you see me doing it. And you want to do it because you don't want me to take over or be bigger than you. And it's not even about that. And people will take that so strongly and thinking that I got a maid. I don't have a maid. I feel blessed, thankful, and I want to do better than I was. And people are like, oh, she got this and she got that. I like nice things, okay? Just because I got nice things doesn't mean I got it all together. I feel blessed, and God just always comes through for me regardless or not. And I just want people to understand that you have to be careful who you surround yourself with. And it took me years to stop being around people that's going to keep hurting me over them. And people's like, you need to stay with family no matter what. Not if they keep hurting me. I know when to say no and step away from bad, toxic behavior. And people need to learn that. You have to let go and walk away. It's not serving you no peace.